Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Merry Christmas. It has now been Christmas and you guys will have seen that I didn't quite finish Vlogmas, which I wanted to talk about in this video, and also I have got a few of my advent calendars that I still haven't unwrapped from Lorna. So filming this today, it is the 28th of December, so let's start opening them now. Let's do that first, and then after that we're going to talk about why I failed Vlogmas but why I'm okay with it. So the one that I've got first is the 21st, so we can talk about it actually as I unwrap them. We went up to Liverpool to visit family, and I actually pre-recorded 3 videos in one night and edited them within a space of about 12 hours and had them scheduled, and they all went up. So I thought that I would be able to continue Vlogmas, and just when we got home from Liverpool, this was the weekend before it was Christmas, and I just figured that when we got back I would just get straight back into it, and that just didn't happen. Let's see what we've got in here. Oh, we've got more yarn. So I think it is wool, undyed natural wool. Really nice. I really like them both actually. Kind of a greyish brown, and then like this oatmeal colour. Really like this one. And when I spoke to Lorna, she did say that she kind of bought these with it in mind that I could try dyeing them, and if they get ruined, it doesn't matter. I think she said she paid about 20p a skein for these, which is insane considering how much you'd actually pay for those in like a proper wool shop. That would be expensive. So love that. Thank you, Lorna. And then next we should have number 22. Number 22 feels squishy. I don't think it is yarn. It's something kind of yarny from the looks of it. But yeah, it's just everything went so mad when we got back. I had so much. I thought I was, you know, really on the ball, but I had a lot of wrapping left to do. I had a lot of socialising to do, and it just didn't pan out. Basically, I was never going to fit it all in. Ooh, ooh. It's like a scarf. I wonder if she made this. That is gorgeous. I can really imagine look at that. I'm filming in pretty bad lighting as well. I don't know. That's not really helpful. But it's a pinky purple. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look, you can tell I like the colour because it's similar to what I'm wearing. And that's soft as well. I could wear that really easily. Oh, thank you, Lorna. I like that one. Number 23 is next. But yeah, it just didn't pan out, and I'm okay with it. So Lorna challenged me to do Vlogmas this year, and I have watched Vlogmas for a few years now. I've watched other people doing Vlogmas, and I never ever thought, oh, I should try doing that, until Lorna said, I'm going to do Vlogmas. Are you going to do it? And I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. And I had it, we were talking about it at the end of October, or beginning of October, I can't remember which. What is this? Something clothing related. What is... Oh, it's like a really thin turtleneck. But it's like super duper thin. That is so random. I don't think that's something that I'll be wearing this year, but I might well wear it next year. That's really nice and really super soft. Colour-wise, I think it's a really dark grey, but it's kind of hard to tell in this lighting. But really, really soft. I assume she's thrifted this. £12.50 that should have been, from F&F. And it is nice quality. It's super duper soft. Thank you, Lorna. That's really nice as well. And then I've just got one left, I think, 24, which does feel like a book. I do wonder if she's she's got me a Christmas book with the intention of reading it over Christmas, which I still can. There is still time. I'm really enjoying, as I get a bit older, I used to be like, once Christmas Day was done, I'd be like, well, that's over, let's move on. But I do like to sit and enjoy it now. I feel like when you're so busy racing around getting everything done for other people, once Christmas Day hits, you can relax a bit yourself. The 12 Days of Christmas by Trisha Ashley. And I think I might have read this before, but I do really like Trisha Ashley. So even if I have read it before, I will enjoy reading it again. So thank you very much, Lorna. Just trying to figure out if I might not have read it actually. It doesn't seem familiar. I have definitely read some of Trisha Ashley's books, but my mum will keep this as well and pop it into her Christmas book collection, and both of us dive into that at this time of year as well. So that's another one for me to read. Thank you very much, Lorna. So we've touched on why I failed Vlogmas. Basically, it got too busy and it just wasn't going to fit in. Now let's touch on the reason why I don't mind and why I'm not really considering it as a fail. So originally my intention was to pre-film quite a lot, like 5 to 10 videos, and have the last kind of section of Vlogmas is being videos that I had pre-filmed, and also it would kind of be getting in the mood for Christmas. So like I had the intention of filming a video of me baking cookies, sharing our cookie recipe that we use to bake cookies for Santa every year. And I was going to film myself doing it kind of early and sort of film myself popping it under the tree and post that like on Christmas Eve, for example. So that would be what like myself and Aubrey do on Christmas Eve, but I wouldn't actually be vlogging it, and I wouldn't be including Aubrey in that as well, because I do like to keep her separate away from my YouTube channel as much as I can. I do pop her in occasionally just as a little, this is what we've been doing kind of thing, or like out on a walk. But generally, like, I don't want her being part of like the vlogging experience. So the reason why that didn't happen is I was intending on starting that in the middle of November, and in the middle of November we did suffer a family bereavement, and it was me who had to deal with everything, literally everything, sorting out finances, stuff, dealing with all of the things that you have to deal with when a loved one dies. I was the next of kin, so I literally did everything, including sorting out the funeral, arranging the funeral, all that kind of stuff, and that took up so much of my time that I really felt like I probably shouldn't try to do Vlogmas. And I thought, you know what, it'll be a good distraction, I'm gonna try. But I didn't have the kind of backlog of like pre-filmed stuff that I had intended to do. So when I went into Vlogmas, I literally went in with no plans really. I had a few things written down of what I'd like to do, a lot of the stuff we didn't get to, and also I thought that having the stuff pre-done would give me the bit at the end to spend with my family. And if I do Vlogmas again, which I do intend to do next year, I think, because what I did do I found pretty easy to fit in. I will be working again this time next year, so it might be a little bit more spicy, but if I plan it early enough, I can do those kinds of videos. And I do like to try and keep my videos to like the cozy theme, which I think by pre-recording and planning it early, it does allow me to do that rather than just vlogging the day-to-day stuff that just happens. Actually really pleased with what I actually managed to put together with no plans, nothing filmed previously, which I had intended to do. And I'm really glad that I did it, because it actually taught me that I can be editing, filming, uploading a lot more often than I give myself credit for. So I haven't put a video up before Vlogmas for ages. I had one filmed and ready to go with kind of preparing my garden for the winter, and it just never saw the light of day. Even though I had planned it, I was just like, I don't have time to edit it, which is obviously a load of rubbish. I can fit things in, I just need to be better prepared and more organised with my free time, which is something I'm going to talk about in a video coming up very, very soon. I'm going to do like a goals and plans for 2026 video, so look out for that. I do have a specific way of planning, so I am going to do it a little bit differently this year, so I will share all of that with you in an upcoming video. So if that sounds good to you, then do stick around for that. Towards the end of Vlogmas, I did start feeling myself getting burnt out a little bit, but again, that is just because I wasn't prepared for it, and because it wasn't what I had intended it to be. So it was all getting a bit on top of me. But I do think I was very successful in what I managed to do. I managed to do 20 days, which is kind of annoying that I didn't manage to do that last little bit, but it is okay. And I'm just really proud of myself that I managed to put something together every day for 20 days straight. That is crazy. And welcome if you are new. We do have some new subscribers here, which is fantastic. Hello. So all of that to say, yes, I did fail Vlogmas, but I'm okay with it. I'm happy with what I did. And I'm really proud of myself because I have proved to myself that I can upload, edit, record way more than I have ever given myself credit for. So really pleased with it. It was definitely worth doing, and I do intend to do it again next year, all being well. So fingers crossed that does happen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to now insert some clips on and some images of things that we were doing during those 4 days of Vlogmas that I missed. I was still taking clips, I just didn't get around to doing like a themed video. So I'm going to end this video now with a little bit of a montage, so a last bit of Christmas, of just us enjoying things. On one of the days I did go for a walk around the town of Tetbury, it's becoming quite well known across the UK. We are local to Tetbury. We don't live in Tetbury, but we are local. One of my friends lives there, so I met up with her to swap presents, go for a walk. It's becoming quite like a Cotswolds town, and I think it's because since King Charles has become king, his actual shop is located in Tetbury, and his other home where he's always lived is just on the outskirts of Tetbury, and it's just become much more of a tourist place, but it's really beautiful looking around it when all the Christmas lights are up. So do enjoy that footage. I'm going to insert it now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in another one very soon.